Is it a WhittyNovels video if there's no dogs barking in the background? Good day, everyone. It is the first time I'm filming in 2018. I was intending on filming this video as an end of 2017 book haul. Yeah, welcome to 2018. It's the beginning of 2018 book haul. Some of these books are trades, some of these books I got from publishers, some of these books I purchased for Christmas for myself because I never received Christmas presents of books. I have quite the stack, so let us just begin. First and foremost, this video is a paid promotion by Disney Hyperion. Feel free to click away if paid promotion's not your thing, but I'm being paid to promote a book that I've heard is really good and I'm actually excited to read, so your loss. So the book that I've been sent by Disney is Unearthed by Amie Kaufman and Meagan Spooner. I've read their other trilogy, the Starbound? Is that what it's called? I don't know. The first one's called These Broken Stars. Thank you, Google. And as someone who's terrified of outer space, didn't hate it. I think I gave like all the books 4 stars. This book comes out January 9th. It was released already in Australia, and already so many of my friends whose opinions I trust have said this is amazing. It's the first in a duology about people from Earth finding out that there's an alien planet with all the aliens on it extinct, and their technology that they left behind may be the solution to all of our environmental issues and other things that we could fix here on Earth. And so people go up to that planet. I don't know why I said up. It's somewhere in space, out, and they're on this quest to find all these solutions and answers, and there's mazes and different sort of, I don't want to say booby trap because that feels like a 3rd grade terminology, but there's, the synopsis says they have to decode ancient messages, so it's kind of like a trial, if you will, a maze, a quest. And I have heard from every single person who has reviewed this that they cannot put it down because it's such an action-packed adventure story. I am definitely interested in reading this, so I'm very grateful that I've been provided this copy. I've been asked to share 2 bits of information with you. First of all, there's a pre-order campaign going on for this right now. If you pre-order this and go to Amie Kaufman's website to show proof of that, then you can receive a free bonus exclusive e-short story about the Starbound trilogy, so if you're a fan of that, you can get more content. Also, you can have the chance to have your name in the 2nd book in the duology, and also you get a signed book plate, so very interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of a giveaway that includes your name possibly being in the 2nd book. Very cool stuff happening if you want to go do that. Again, that ends the day the book comes out on January 9th. And finally, Amie Kaufman and Meagan Spooner are going on a book tour in America, so all the dates I will put here if you were interested. I know there's many fans of their previous trilogy, and now this is coming out, so if you want to go meet them, get stuff signed, check that out. I will link all that you need to know in the description box. Now we're moving on. But they did send some goodies that came with the book, so pencil for journaling. I think this is a flask. I'm 20. Oh, I think it goes with like the survival theme of like having, is this a water bottle? I'm just trying to get this piece of paper out to find out what this is. This is the life of a college student who doesn't drink. I'm like, what the heck is this? I'm trying to read it. Wash all parts, do not overfill. Thank you, Disney, for all the goodies. I got a couple more boxes from publishers over the past couple months. Next being HarperCollins. I'm sure you've all heard Sasha Alsberg, our beautiful booktuber, is writing or has written a book. Sasha's not the only author, I just say that because booktube, but Sasha and Lindsey have both co-authored this. I did not read it when it was an ebook, so I could not tell you if it's good or not, but I can tell you Sasha's been working super hard on it. I'm a witness. This book comes out in January, I think January 18th if I'm not mistaken, or sometime in January. And it's another sci-fi book. All I know is that it's about a woman who leads a ship of all women, and they are voyagers across space, and they fight people. There's people with green skin, I think. Is that a poster? I didn't even know I got a poster. So here's all their galaxies. It's intergalactic battle, spacey, wacy stuff. No clue when I'll get to this, but one of my good friends is reading it right now and says it's super good. So let's trust Mac's opinion. So thank you, Sasha and Lindsey, for sending this to me. Okie doke, I have a few more books from publishers that I'm just gonna mention briefly. I believe these are from Entangled Teen. The first one is Haven by Mary Lindsey, which is about werewolves. The synopsis is super vague, but it's about this dude meeting a girl, and he's a werewolf. That's all I can tell you, truthfully, but Jennifer L. Armentrout blurbed it, so. Next is a book that actually sounds really interesting. It's called #PrettyBoyMustDie. Maybe there's no hashtag in the title, it's just on the I know it is hashtag Pretty Boy Must Die by Kimberly Reed. Here's what the cover looks like because I have an early copy. This is so funny. It's described as Alex from Target meets Die Hard. A CIA prodigy's cover is blown when he accidentally becomes an internet sensation. Is that not so like modern and cool? It's about a dude who's an undercover agent, but someone's got him viral on social media for being hot. That's genius. Are you ever just mad that you didn't think of something? I hope this is just funny and sassy and cute. This sounds so intriguing. And this comes out this year sometime. February 13th. The last book I received from a publisher is Tosh Hart's Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. This is a finished copy. Thank you, Simon & Schuster. I requested this one because I have heard nothing but awesome things. This has asexual representation. It's about a girl who runs a vlog. Ooh, I don't know. It's about some girl that's online that goes viral because she's obsessed with Tolstoy, and she made like a web series based on Anna Karenina. I love books that break that fourth wall of blogging and vlogging and books about girls who love books. I'm so there. It's so relatable. I've had this on my radar for a while and they offered it to me, so I just had to grab it. Next, I have a few books that I got in trades recently. The first one being, I don't know if I've showed this in a haul already, but The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. I read this recently for the Cramathon. It consists of 6 short stories that take place in the Grisha world, but they're like fairy tales. Not a necessary addition to the Grishaverse, but still one that was really cleverly done. I gave it 4 stars, but you can see more in my Cramathon wrap-up that I'll be posting soon. And next I got Moxie by Jennifer Matu. I cannot remember if I've shown this in a haul already, but I'm currently reading it, so I figured I'd throw it out there. It's about a girl who's in high school and she's so fed up with all the sexist boys making remarks and wearing crude shirts, and she decides to start making zines, or zines if you pronounce it that way, protesting the patriarchy and boys getting away with stuff. I am currently 106 pages into this and it's so sassy and so good. I'm just here for contemporary books about feminism. Amy Poehler blurbed this, so it's clearly very important and very groundbreaking. I love it so far. This month before Christmas, I went to Half Price Books to get books for my family, if I can pronounce words, and then ended up getting things for myself. First book I got is one that I've already read and I've been looking for, and it's Disgrace. You can read that, and it's by J.M. Coetzee. I read this for my post-colonial class. Loved it. It's a book that's about this man who's very troubled and he's a very amoral character. He's just been fired from his university job because he was having sexual relations with a student. I don't know why I just said sexual relations like I am Bill Clinton himself. But the way that morality is explored in this and how love, or not necessarily love, but just like attraction, I guess, is explored in this was mind-boggling. I still think about it to this day. I wrote a 12-page paper about it, so it was one of the most intriguing books I've ever read, and I really wanted to own this pretty copy of it that I've been looking for, so I saw it there and I grabbed it. Next, I don't know why I got this. I just saw it and it was 99 cents and I was like, you know what? Let's find out. I got The Story of My Life by Helen Keller, which was in the memoir section, so I guess I'm just gonna learn more about Helen Keller. I think I've always been fascinated by her, but I haven't known a whole lot about her, so hopefully reading this will help with that. This is just over 70 pages. I really just want it to be super educational and shed more light on her life because I know very little about her. So yeah. Lastly, I got one book for Christmas. I lied. I got one book. My good old friend Bonnie sent me a book, and Bonnie has a YouTube channel. She's my best friend ever. I love her. You should all go subscribe to her. I'll link her down below. She got me a book for Christmas, and it's Dad is Fat by Jim Gaffigan? I put this on my wish list because I just watched a ton of his bits on YouTube, specifically his Hot Pocket bit, and now every time I think of Hot Pockets, usually in my head I would be like, not pocket, it's just bread, but now every time I see Hot Pockets I go, Hot Pocket. I've been converted. This is his memoir / humor book about being fat. I don't know. I'm just really interested in hearing more of his jokes and his style of humor. I could not tell you if this is problematic or not, but I do intend on picking it up on audiobook and having a good old giggle. Okie doke, and that is everything I have to talk about today. Thank you once again, Disney Hyperion, for sponsoring this video. Thank you if you stuck around despite that fact. I am on sort of a book buying ban right now. As you can tell, I've only bought 2 of the books out of this entire haul, and one of them I've already read, so I'm trying to get more stuff down before I bring more stuff in. Goodbye everyone, I hope you're staying warm this winter. because I'm not. The butthole lip was bad on that one.
Breathing's easier underwater. I can see sky from here.